This is a Fox News Alert. I'm Eric Bowling. 21-year-old Dylan Roof appeared in court for the first time since being apprehended yesterday after the murder of 9 people in a Charleston church Wednesday night. Judge James Gosnell announced the charges.
Mr. Roof is charged with 9 counts of murder and 1 count of possession of a weapon during the commission of the crime.
Also appearing in court were the families of those so callously slain by this murderous thug. They chose not to condemn and seek vengeance, but to forgive and offer prayers. They ask God to have mercy on his soul.
We welcome you Wednesday night in our Bible study with open arms. You have killed some of the most beautifulest people that I know. Every fiber in my body hurts, and I'll never be the same. Tawanza Sanders is my son, but Tawanza was my hero. But as we said in Bible study, we enjoyed you, but may God have mercy on you.
For me, I'm a work in progress, and I acknowledge that I am very angry. But one thing DePayne has always joined in our family with is that she taught me that we are the family that love built. We have no room for hate, so we have to forgive. And I pray God on your soul.
I would never talk to her ever again. I would never be able to hold her again. But I forgive you. And have mercy on your soul. You hurt me. You hurt a lot of people. But God forgive you. And I forgive you.
So, KG, that was heart-wrenching, listening to 6 or 7 family members of the victims, and almost all of it, if not all of them, to the T, said, "I forgive you," even though in just literally a day and a half after their family members were slain, they're that forgiving.
Yeah, what an incredible lesson of love and mercy, just in their graciousness, their spirituality, their devotion to God, to understand, to try to rise above this horrific act of violence. Their family members and loved ones taken away from them. Like they said, they can never talk to them again, but the last thing so many of them said was, "Have mercy on your soul," and I think that's the best way to sum it up.
Julie?
You know, you listen to that and you hope that you have that kind of charity in your heart. If this were me, I would hope I would be as forgiving. I frankly don't think I could be, and I think it just says so much about these people in this community.
Greg?
That might have been the most powerful expression of any human emotion I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, I will never be that good. And we witnessed unmitigated, pure evil. And that, to me, is like the best example of what is good that I've ever seen in my life. And I am not religious, but I see this and I can't, begin to understand, like, does religion make great people, or do great people go to religion? I don't know. All I know is what I saw. I can't even understand. I can't even comprehend that. It's so beyond me and so amazing. I'm gobsmacked.
And these were
one of the most devastating parts of the story, and there's so many, but one of the most devastating is reports that this alleged killer, I should say, said that he almost didn't do this because everybody there was so nice.
Too nice.
Everybody there was so nice, he didn't want to kill them. I mean, it is incomprehensible, but of course you see the community they must have come from when you see these families and the way they reacted to this as it's incomprehensible.
Let's go to Ainsley. Ainsley Earhart is in Charleston outside the church to offer us some more details on the victims' families. Ainsley, what do you have?
Yeah. Eric, yes, listening to your conversations, it really, I think you sum up how the Charleston community feels about this. Of course, it is evil and they are sad. However, they are using this opportunity to share their faith and hoping, like you said, Greg, that people do see the good side of religion and do see what forgiveness is all about. These powerful messages are going to change the hearts and lives of other people that are watching. And I think that is their goal in all of this, so that their loved ones do not die in vain. Now, Reverend Dr. Daniel L. Simmons Sr., a 74-year-old, was killed. He worked for the church for 30 years. His granddaughter stood up and she said this: "Hate will not win. Myra Thompson also was killed, 59-year-old. Her family member said, I forgive you and my family forgives you, but we would like to take this opportunity to repent. Repent to the one who matters most in life, Christ, she says, so he can change your ways no matter what happened to you, and you will be okay. Do that and you will be better off than you are right now, truly caring about the soul of the man that took their loved ones. It's unbelievable. The theme here is that hate will not win, that the people of Charleston and this community will learn to forgive or have forgiven. And that's the theme here. We're not seeing protests. We're not seeing blacks against whites. We're not seeing Democrats against Republicans. We're seeing unity in this community. You know, and I think the overwhelming theme here, guys, is despite all the evil in this world, because as we have seen, there is evil in this world, good overcomes evil, and good will always win.